can't just brag about them.
Put it in context.
Put it in context. That's the whole idea of the show. You do realize this, guys. It's trying to put everything in context for you so you can make better sense of what's going on in the mortgage and real estate industry. So we got some context for you here. And I hate doing stories like these. It's a bummer, but it needs to be said. So here we go.
Let's have it.
Mortgage applications, they decreased 7.1% from 1 week earlier, according to data from the Mortgage Bankers Association's weekly mortgage application survey for the week ending October 12th, 2018.
Okay.
Refinance share of mortgage. Guess what happens here, guys? Refinance activity decreased. Whoa!
I got it.
By 38.1% of total applications from 39% the previous week. Oh, and just to let you know, all the adjusted and unadjusted and year over this and quarterly that's and month over this and week over that numbers are all horrible. They're all down. I mean, they really are. This just came out. It's not different. We knew it, so who gives a crap?
Yeah, well, none of this applies to Angel Oak.
That's the funny part.
Yeah, here's some numbers.
Context.
That need to capture your attention.
Yep.
With respect to Angel Oak.
1,
$664 million in non-QM originations in Q3.
2.
Year-over-year gains of 153%.
Hold on, that's not down.
No, that's not down. That's insanely up.
3.
30% up over the last quarter.
That's not down.
It's not down.
This
It's
is,
up.
This is context.
Yes.
This is context. 4.
2018 year-to-date total earnings, $1.5 billion, and we're not done yet. Here's the
That's not
point.
down.
It's not down. Here's the point. In a market where everything is going
Down.
Angel Oak's production is going
Up.
And the best part is this. All that production is done by
You.
because they wholesale and work with both banks and brokers. Look, man, if you don't have Angel Oak as an option, it's by
Choice.
which, in light of how splendidly things are going right now out there, it makes you ask.
Why?
Right. Well, look, man, don't miss out on this. Learn the proven scripts and strategies from Angel Oak that can let you participate in all that growth. Why would you not do that? We've got a webinar this Thursday to give you all that information. All you gotta do is click this banner over on your right on your desktop or scroll down below and you'll see the banner there on your mobile device.
And what you guys really need to understand here is if your company says, I'm sorry, we just don't do non-QM or we don't have non-QM, it's by choice. I'm just letting you know. Check this stuff out. They're going up in a market that's going down.
Hello?
Where do you market? Where there's people! Alright, we got a question for all of you. What did the housing bubble and the dot-com bubble have in common? Besides the word bubble, let's see. They were the first time since 1950, true story, check this out guys, at least 1950, that household wealth outpaced our gross domestic product.
Wow.
Those two lines, historically, well, they like each other a lot. And they were kind of together. They moved hand in hand. Kind of like this.
Then, in the 1990s, they broke up.
Oh.
Household wealth told GDP, I've got big dreams and you're just holding me back, so I'm leaving you.
Oh.
GDP said, no, don't leave me.
Oh, no.
Then GDP got mad like a jilted lover and said, if I can't have you, nobody can. And that was the dot-com bubble, and as we know, it popped.
And then what happened was household wealth fell back down right in line with GDP and they were together again. Then household wealth brushed it all off and said, GDP, you can't keep me down. You can't hold me back. I've got big dreams. I told you. I'm leaving. This graphic just ain't big enough for the both of us. And household wealth just left. It outpaced GDP. They broke up again. And GDP once again got jealous and said, I'm bigger than housing. I'm not gonna be just abandoned by household wealth. So once again, GDP just popped that bubble. This one was the housing bubble. And we got the housing recession.
And yet, for a third time, household wealth told GDP, I am resilient.
Yes.
The more you hold me down, the more I want to leave you, man.
Oscar-worthy.
I'm leaving this time. And this time it's for good. You can't do anything to squash my dreams, you horrible manipulative GDP.
Yeah, you gross domestic product jerk you.
So household wealth started climbing the graph again, and this time it's being called the everything bubble.
What does that mean?
It's bigger
Everything.
than the dot-com bubble.
Wow, that's big.
And it's bigger than the housing bubble.
Wow, that
Much
was
bigger.
really big.
You see, a crash from such an extraordinary high level above GDP might just crush household wealth.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
But the thing is, that bubble hasn't popped yet, mister.
Oh.
Okay, household wealth is not in line with GDP, and history tells us that GDP doesn't like this. And history tells us that GDP can correct what it doesn't like. And history tells us this always happens, and history also tells us that the pop, it hurts,
The
man.
bubble popping.
It hurts, man.
When you
It
fall.
does. Yet, it hasn't popped.
Right.
Brian. But we all know life is understood backwards, but lived forward.
Very poetic.
I know. So my question to you is this.
What, my dear friends, will happen? And when, my dear friends, will this happen?
That's a damn good question. I hope you guys have insight to that, because let us know in the comments down below.
Maybe it's already happened and it's just deflating slow.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It's not popping, it's just going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. Leave your comments down below. Forward, share, and subscribe if you're meeting us for the first time.
You know what, though? But you go from 1950 to today, almost 70 years. And the only time we've had major recessions is when household wealth gets above GDP and outpaces it, and GDP does smack household wealth back in line. We saw it once, we saw it twice, and now what? What's gonna happen?
Let us know. See
Later.
you later.